everyone, it's me, Brofusion, and today we're going to be looking at all of the Mother slash EarthBound series Miis that I've made, or just have on my Miitopia save file. If you're wondering why I'm not doing something more high effort for the Mother's Day video, go look at the pinned comment. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. First off, we have this Lucas Mii, who is not made by me. I will specify which Miis are made by me and which are not. I'm not sure who made most of the Miis that I have, and most of the codes that I got them from just don't work anymore. So if you want them, you can use my code. Next we have this Lucas Mii, which I edited to me look more like one of his Smash Brothers alts. More specifically, this alt from Smash Brothers, where he's wearing the orange and purple shirt and he has slightly more green looking hair. You're gonna see a lot of these Lucas alts. Next we have this masked man looking one, which is also based off Smash Brothers. Then we have this one based off his Duster alt. Next we have this Klaus alt, which I used to use as Klaus, but now I don't, and you'll see why I don't in a second. Next we have this gold hair Lucas. I originally wanted to make it look like the more yellowish hair from Smash Brothers, but just turned out looking more gold. These alts were edits of this Lucas, but I did not make this Lucas, as I said. Next we have this Lucas, which looks like his Smash 4 render. I'm not sure who made this, but this was not made by me. Next we have this Pixel Lucas from the prologue of Mother 3 specifically. All of the Pixel Miis that you'll see in this video I have made, so I have made all of those. And then we have the time skip version of Lucas from Mother 3. Now you see why I don't use that Lucas alt anymore. Next up we have Klaus. This is an edited version of that other Lucas. Basically I just changed the way his hair looked, which took a little bit more effort than it probably looks like. And then we have this Klaus alt, which makes him look like Lucas. I was inspired by the Chaos 5 mod for Super Smash Bros. To make this one, since that has Klaus as an Echo Fighter, and one of his alts, it makes him look more like Lucas. And then we have the Masked Man alt for Klaus, because, you know, Mother 3 players know why. And then we have Klaus from the prologue of Mother 3. This was the Mii that actually inspired all of the Pixel Miis that you'll see in this video. I just got the idea in my head that I wanted to make this Mii, and I made a ton more Pixel Miis. And then finally we have Timeskip Klaus, which is the last of all the Klauses. I almost forgot about this one, Blucas. It's based off a mod for Smash Bros. Ultimate, where it makes Lucas's hair more blue, and I liked how it looked. A player named Blucas uses this mod, so that's why it's called Blucas. Next up we have Boney. This Mii is not made by me. Also have the version with the hats. The 3 players will know what this is supposed to represent. Lastly, we have this Pixel Boney made by me. I think I made him a little bit too red, so I might change him later on to be just like more brown and a little bit lighter maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Now we have Flint. Now, this one is made by me. I actually couldn't make his hat all the way with pixels because 1, I would have ran out of pixels, and 2, his hat is just too wide. Like, I can't move the shapes. I can't move the shapes out past a certain extent, and the hat goes beyond that extent, so I just, like, without the top, and then I gave him a Mii hat. Now we have Hanawa, the twins' mother. Next we have the Masked Man. I tried to replicate the sprite, how the sprite looked, but it just kind of looks a little bit wonky. And speaking of the sprite, here's the Pixel Masked Man. I actually didn't base the HD version in quotes, HD version off this one. Based it off the battle sprite of the Masked Man, and this is the overworld sprite of the Masked Man. Next up we have Kumatora. This one is not made by me. Next up we have this Kumatora, which is based off the design from the Mother 3 tribute that was made by Curiomatic. Basically all I did was give her the Pac-Man eyes. And lastly, this Pixel Kumatora made by me. Next up we have Duster. Again, this one is not made by me. And we have this Pixel Duster. This is one of my favorite Pixel Mother Miis that I've made. Next up we have this Pixel Salsa, Pixel Facade, or I guess the official name is Yokuba. I couldn't finish the sprite because the outline for the hair was just too wide. Next up we have Pokey. This one is not made by me. And we have this Pixel Pokey, which is made by me. I know the official name is Porky, but for the EarthBound version, he always just looks like more like Pokey to me. So I call the EarthBound version Pokey and the Mother 3 version Porky. Speaking of the Mother 3 version, here we have Porky from Mother 3. This one is not made by me, and this Pixel one is made by me. I don't think I got the height right. I believe there was like one more pixel up in order for it to be accurate, but I just don't know what I did wrong, so I'm just gonna leave it because I think it looks good. And finally, we have this Porky bot from Mother 3. Almost forgot this one, Miss Marshmallow from Mother 3. I did not make this Mii. Next up here we have Ness from EarthBound or Mother 2. One was not made by me. Another Ness, this time with his cap. Again, not made by me. And finally this Pixel Ness, which is made by me. Now we have Paula from EarthBound or Mother 2. This one is not made by me. And the Pixel version, which is made by me. Next up is Jeff from Mother 2/EarthBound. This one is not made by me. And the Pixel version, which again, as I said, is made by me. And finally, to round off the EarthBound party, we have Pooh. This one is not made by me. And we have the Pixel version, which is made by me. I should have grouped this one in with Pokey and Porky, but here's Picky from EarthBound/Mother 2. Here we have the Cameraman from EarthBound/Mother 2. Hey everybody, Fusion and Editing here. I said all Pixel Miis in this video are made by me, but I completely forgot about the Cameraman. He is not made by me. Here we have Everdred. This one is not made by me. And Frankfly. This one is also not made by me. Starting off with Ness's family, here we have Ness's dad, who is just a phone. Next up is Ness's mom. And finally, his little sister, Tracy. And rounding off the EarthBound/Mother 2 representation, here we have the Flying Man from EarthBound/Mother 2. Now starting off the Mother 1/EarthBound Beginnings representation, we have Ninten. This one is not made by me. And we also have the Pixel version, which is based off the Overworld sprite. Here we have Lloyd. This one is not made by me. And the Pixel version. Next up is Anna. This one is not made by me. And here we have the Pixel version. Again, like I've said, all Pixel versions are made by me. Now rounding off the EarthBound Beginnings party, here we have Teddy. And the Pixel version of Teddy. And for Ninten's family, I only made his dad, which is, again, just a phone. For EarthBound Beginnings, we also have the Flying Man from Magic Hands, much like an EarthBound. And rounding out the EarthBound Beginnings assortment, we have Eve from Mounted Toy. And last but not least, Queen Mary from EarthBound Beginnings. That's it for this video, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!